Alright guys, hey here. I'm back here with the Tradition Stratocaster type guitar that I recently finished setting up and refurbish, and I thought it would be nice to give you some nice sound samples of this guitar, because it's a really nice guitar and it plays very well, especially after it got a set of new strings and it got set up the right way. And you know, these pickups here are fantastic and they sound really good. So we have a humbucker here in the bridge position and two single coils for the middle and the neck position, and a standard 5-way switch as you normally would have. So this right here is going to be some sound examples, and all of the sounds that you're going to hear coming from the guitar are basically going through the Boss GT-100 here. And the way I've set this up is that I have set the Boss GT-100 up in manual mode, which basically means that I have this pedal bore multi-effects and all of its 8 switches here set up to, you know, function as a normal pedal board with individual pedals that you step and stomp on and off. So that's basically what I have going on here. And I have a compressor, an overdrive, a boost, a chorus, some delay, and a solo kick for, you know, that little bit of extra grit. And it's all just assigned to these foot switches here. I have another video on how to do that if you're interested, so I will leave a link and you can check that out. But just thought, you know, going through these sounds here and both let you know what this Stratocaster can do here, and also what the GT-100 is capable of doing. So let's dive in and take a look at that, and you know, I'll get the thing set up properly, and we can basically dive in and hear some tones and find out how these two pieces of gear match up and complement each other. So let's do that, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back here and, you know, things have been set up and I've connected to my computer via the USB, so I'm basically using the GT-100 as my interface. And what I basically have going on right now is that I'm using the preamp from the GT-100 and I'm running a simulation of the clean twin here from the GT-100, and I have set the speaker type to 2 times 12-inch speakers just to give it a little more punch, and it sounds better than the default speaker. And I have a little bit of reverb added to that just to give it some texture. And as I said, I have the remaining effects laid out on my foot switches here, so I can kick them in and, you know, we can hear the differences here. But let's take a look at just our amplifier with the speaker and a little bit of the reverb. So we are on the bridge pickup right now, so let's take a look at how that sounds. So you can basically hear right there, we have, you know, the sound similar to a clean twin Fender amplifier, and this is one of my favorite amplifier types here in the GT-100, and with that little bit of reverb added, it just, you know, it gives a whole lot. And this right here was the bridge pickup. If we go to something like the, you know, the neck pickup, we can hear a nice difference as well. And again, it cleans up, and it has that little bit of punch still, and we haven't even, you know, kicked in any form of Stompbox or Overdrive in that matter for now. Let's go a little further and let's kick in one of the effects here. So up on this foot switch right here, I have assigned a compressor to kick in, and this is kind of a stereo compressor here from the GT-100. And if you go to the neck pickup, you can hear the sound without the compressor, and you will see me kick it in. So it basically just, it might be pushing the amp a little bit harder, but it's also making each note I play stand out a little more and kind of even out the volumes. And it's great for some of that, punchy, spanky stuff, something like Gilmour and Mark Knopfler, for example. So something like that, it can give you a whole new layer of dynamics right there, and especially if you set up your compressor the right way so it doesn't squash your sound all the way. Let's turn the compressor off for now. Let's kick in some nice analog delay here, which basically sounds like this. Nice analog delay here. I really like that because it gives a whole nother texture to the sound again. If we add in some stereo chorus, which I have assigned here on my footswitch number 2, you can hear some stereo chorus, and we're still on the neck pickup here, by the way. So a nice lush sounding stereo chorus right there, and the stereo chorus and the stereo delays will, they will jump right out in your face, so to speak, when you use the, option of running this unit in stereo, both for recording but also for playing live or at rehearsals. It just, it adds a whole lot of new definition to the sound. Let's leave the delay on, let's turn the chorus off, and let's kick in an overdrive stomp, which I have assigned up here. And this is the T-Scream model from the GT-100, which it's basically, you might get what the name is going for, but it's kind of a tube screamer simulation or boss take on that kind of overdrive, but it sounds great, and it has a nice punch to it. Still on the neck pickup, we'll start there and we can move to the bridge from there, but we have the delay on and the overdrive, and we can hear how that sounds. So added in with the delay here, it basically sounds great, and for doing some small riffs and some small, sliding stuff, it sounds really good. Let's stay on the neck pickup here and let's kick in the compressor, but here are the sound without the compressor. that right there for me on a Strat type guitar on the neck pickup added that T-Scream overdrive with some nice analog delay and the stereo compressor. It sounds amazing, and I really like that sound. We can kick out the compressor again here. We can move to the metal pickup so you can hear how that sounds with the T-Scream overdrive and the delay. So again, still a little bit mellow and round, but a little punchier now that we move to the middle position here on the 5-way switch. We can go to the bridge position, and you can hear how that sounds, which is the full humbucker here. So let's take a look at that with the overdrive and the delay. Again, a little more output here on the humbucker, but it's to be expected. It sounds great. You can hear we can kick the compressor in. I'll do that. This is without. It sounds great for that rock punchy kind of sound. Yeah, it sounds fantastic, and we can go back to the neck pickup here with the compressor, the overdrive, and delay, and we can basically, get a nice mellow round sound here. If I press in a little bit of overdrive boost for some lead and soloing, you can hear how that sounds again. So here's without. So with a little bit of boost there, you can easily cut through the mix, because this is a built-in feature and option on the GT-100. So if you assign that to your overdrive pedal, you will basically get a boost in your frequencies to cut through, so in the middle and the high frequencies, and you will basically add a little bit extra grit and punch to your overdrive. So, you know, this is what you can get both out of this Tradition guitar here. It sounds amazing, and paired with this GT-100, I'm loving it, because it sounds fantastic. We can go back to the bridge pickup, and you can hear how that sounds. And I will kick in the overdrive solo boost. So here on the bridge pickup with overdrive, compressor, and delay. So on whatever pickup you choose to use this boost, you'll be able to cut right through, no problem there. You know, we can bring in some nice chorus again just to hear it one last time before we stop this. I'm on the middle pickup, and you can hear how that sounds. If we move down to the bridge pickup with the chorus, compressor, and delay. Another great sound right there, guys. Yeah, the GT-100 and this Tradition Stratocaster type guitar, a perfect combo for me. And I've been using this guitar as my main guitar for basically 10 years. And it's a great guitar. It will do whatever you put in front of it and whatever you need to get out of it. So I highly recommend Tradition guitars. If you can stumble across one, I would get it in a heartbeat. Let's cut it here, guys. You have the results of the sound here, so nothing more to compare really. It sounds great, and the effects and the preamp from the GT-100 are outstanding. You get a lot of value for your money. So see this as, you know, a sound review of this guy right here, and a tonal quality check on the effects right here. So might be helpful for some of you out there. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see if I can put out some similar videos It might be nice to test this guy with the GT1 as well, Boss's new multi-effects processor in a smaller format. But yeah, feel free to subscribe and share this video if you like what I'm doing. And requests and questions, or in general, welcome. You can contact me via my information on my YouTube channel, on my About tab. So go find that, send me a message, and I'll be happy to reply. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.